It's not much different than what we were doing on Friday when we had 3 equations. But going back to Friday, we had 3, right? We started with 3. Then we cut it down to how many equations? Somebody said 2, with 2 different variables. Y'all remember that? So how many do you think we're going to cut it down here? We're going to cut it down to how many equations? 3. We still have to cancel out 1 variable. Okay? So do y'all want to cancel out W, X, Y, or Z? X? Okay. So Sid, pick 2 equations you want to use to cancel out X.
The second one and the fourth.
Second and the fourth. Alright? So if we're going to do that, that's fine. You'll have to use some more. We're going to have to change one of them, right? So tell me which one y'all want to change. First one? So tell me how to write that.
W minus X minus 6Y plus Z equals -15.
By the way, I know I'm writing in pen. I would suggest not writing in pen if you can help it. Okay. The next one we don't have to change, so I'm going to bring it down. Alright, Caleb, tell me what I'll get when I add these together. Okay.
-4y equals -8.
Everybody agree? Box that one in. This one's kind of weird. It usually doesn't cancel out 2 variables like that. Alright, which variable were we trying to cancel out? Let's do that again with 2 different ones. So, Sierra, pick 2 different ones to cancel out X.
The second and the third.
These 2? Alright, how are we going to do that? Do we have to change anything? Nope. So, Connor, what will I get when I add them together?
You'll get W plus 7y minus 5z plus 5z
Good.
equals 12 or 18.
Good. Alright, I'm going to box that one in. So you can see we're going to have to do the same thing with 2 different ones because we're trying to create 3 equations, right? So, let's see. Toby, pick 2 different ones. First and third. I'm going to write those down in a minute. Which letter are we still trying to cancel out? X. So what do we need to do to this third one? Multiply it by what? 2 or -2? Good. So I'm going to write the top one down. We don't need to change that one. Alright, the bottom one, if I multiply it by 2, Madison, what's this going to give me when I multiply everything by 2?
The third.
Mm-hmm.
4W minus 2X plus 2Y plus 12Z equals 6.
Good. Alright. Brianna, what am I going to get when I add them?
6W, X is cancel out, and 3Y, 13Z, 22. No, wait. 10.
Y'all help her out. -10. Good. Alright, we have 3 equations. So we can start by doing what? What do you think we should do from here? Which variable would be smart to cancel out? Z. Why'd you say that, Toby?
We already have z canceled out in my line.
Yes, everybody see that? There's no Z here. So the smart thing to do would be cancel out these Z's, even though it's not going to be pretty. What's the number that 13, what can 13 and 5 both go into? 13 and 5. 60? 65? So we need to multiply this one by what? 13. So somebody tell me what that's going to be. Go ahead, Evan. Okay.
Next one will be 91y. And 65z.
Equals?
234.
Alright. Then we need to multiply this one by what? 5? Or negative 5? Negative 5. Alright, Bryant, tell me everything in here multiplied by negative 5.
30W. Wait, which one?
This one? By negative 5.
Negative 30.
Good.
W plus 15y minus 65z equals 50.
Good. Okay. Alex, tell me what I'll get when I add these together. Okay. Equals? Alright, I want you to squiggly line this one so that way we can keep them separated. What do we do with this one? Which one? This one, right? Good. And I knew that because they both have two variables, W and Y. Alright, so let me zoom in a little bit. What's going to be easy to cancel out, the W or the Y? So here's my W coefficients, 2 and negative 17, or negative 4 and 106. W? Okay. What can 2 and 17 go into? 34. Alright, so Caleb, what would I need to multiply this one by?
17.
Good. Alright. Darius, tell me all of this in this equation multiplied by 17. Okay. Equals? Everybody agree? And now we need to multiply this one down here by what? 2 or negative 2? 2. Good. So, Hope, tell me all of this multiplied by 2.
Negative 34W minus 212Y.
That's going to be plus, right? Okay. 212y equals?
And
Negative
negative 272.
272? Let's go back. So 284 times 2 is going to be what?
Oh, positive.
Positive. Anybody have that one yet?
564.
Thank you. Alright, now let's add them. So, Sawyer, tell me what I get when I add these.
It should be 568.
Right here?
Yes.
Thank you. Sawyer, what will I get when I add these together?
W's cancel out.
Alright.
The 144y.
Equals?
432.
Alright, so divide that. Somebody tell me what y equals.
3.
We have 1. Okay. What do you think we need to plug this into?
One without the z.
So, one of the squiggly ones? Yes. What now? Yes. So, this one or this one? This one. Okay. So, 2w minus 4 times 3 now, because we know y is 3, equals negative 8. It's going to give us 2w minus 12, and then we're going to add 12. That would give us what? What is negative 8 plus 12? 4? Somebody said something weird. W's what? Very good. We got 2 of them. We need 2 more. What should we plug these into? Yes, because if we plug it into one with 4, it won't help us out, right? So we got 2 variables. We need to plug it into one of the box ones. Y'all wanted to use this one? Looks kind of simple. Alright, so we got W, but instead of W, we'll put 2 plus 7 times 3 plus 5 times Z equals 18. What's 2 plus 7 times 3? 23. Good. And then we'll need to subtract 23. What's 18 minus 23? Negative 5. So Z is? Good. Now what? Yes. Plug all 3 of these into one of the originals. Y'all pick which one. Last one. So W plus X plus 2Y minus Z equals 7. That's the last one. Now I'm going to plug in my numbers. So 2, we don't know what X is, plus 2 times 3, minus negative 1 is going to give me plus 1. So what's 2 plus 6 plus 1? 9 plus X equals 7. Now we got to do what? So X equals, very good. We're done. Alright. Your homework is to either work one of your challenge problems from your study guide or this one. You need to have one of them done tomorrow. Just one. Okay? Any questions about